Branden, congratulations. A huge win for the program here at Hammond, and it gives you an opportunity to, if you win on Thursday, to at worst tie for the region championship and go into a potential coin flip for the #1 seed. But I know right now you're concentrating on just a terrific second half your kids played, led by Christian Jones, who had 16 after intermission. Just talk a little bit about just the way you guys were so resilient the second half. You turned back every Hammond run.
Yeah, I thought we got to give our guys a ton of credit. They came out ready to play. We dug ourselves a little bit of a hole in region and started out 2-2, and we really challenged them to see if we could respond. And I thought the guys did a tremendous job coming against Ben Lippen last week, and it's really carried on, and they've built up confidence last week. And really proud of Christian. You know, he has led us in scoring and offensively with assists as well. And like you said tonight, he had a tremendous second half, and I thought he kind of rushed some in the first half. And I thought he took a lot of great shots instead of good ones in the second, and his teammates found him as well.
You guys had a little stretch where when Chavez went to the bench with his 4th foul, you went on, I think, 11-2 run. Obviously took advantage of having the 6'9" guy out of the lane, but you guys kind of took turns. You got hot, and you got some kids that can really stroke it from behind the three-point line.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, Chevy's a great player. It definitely helped. When he was out of the game, he takes up a lot of room in the paint, and again, I thought our guys really attacked the goal, and that created open looks from the outside as well.
Just curious, at the half, down only, I believe, 4 at the half, 6 at the half when you went in. Kind of what was the message to the team at that point when you were still in it and probably didn't play as well as you could in the first half, yet still were within a couple of threes?
Absolutely. You know, our message was, it almost mirrored, watching game film, it almost mirrored the first game against Hammond, where I thought we played with them very tough in the first half. But we didn't execute the details of our offense, and that's why I really challenged them yesterday in practice. And I thought in the second half they just really came out and executed. I don't think we turned the ball over in the second half, and that always helps. So really got to credit our guys to how they responded at halftime.
Last thing I want to ask you is, obviously you have such a young team. Christian's a junior, Martin's a junior, Chico's a freshman, and on down the line. How big is beating this Hammond team that had won 18 consecutive region games, obviously been ranked in the top 10 in the country in one poll? How big is it for this program, knowing how many of these kids are coming back, to get a win like this at their place?
It does a tremendous job for their confidence, because as we stated all year, we haven't had the senior leadership that we have in the past, and so when things have gotten tough, we've done a poor job of responding a lot in our tough games early on in the season. And so anytime you can get a game like this against a very strong Hammond program, it gives our guys confidence to come in and keep building in practice and getting ready for the finish of the season.
Man, congrats on a really big win. Very impressive effort by your kids here in the second half.
Thank you. I appreciate it.